Testing, testing. Testing. All right.
Sorry, Tom.
No, you're good, Randy.
Mic check.
Gotcha.
Mic wasn't working. All right. Welcome everyone to week 2 of the WFO midweek ARCA series. This week we're at Kansas
Vern, I thought you were retired.
in week 2 of 5. Looking to have ourselves a fantastic race
Aiden, how you doing, young man?
So take a quick look at our lineup
About
here for
turn
tonight.
left after
First
2 months
place
hiatus.
pole sitter, we got Justin Gann, followed by Keaton Tripp
Yeah,
in the
you seem to
26.
take those quite a bit.
Burt Wilson there in the 70 car will be starting 3rd.
Well, this time it was
Switch up
because
the
of my
camera
computer, and it was a stupid reason.
Oh no. There we go. Alright. 4th, you're going to have Aiden Young. In 5th, the 14 car, Vern Bradley. Sixth place, you got Randy Showers in the 21. Sixth place, Richard Holland in the 31. And seventh, John McMillian Jr. Eighth place, Tommy Haynes
Good luck,
in the
everyone. Have fun.
17. TJ Lee going to be starting there in the 9th position in the 34. Adam Metz in the 9 car starting in P10, 11 I mean. Got John T. Wimbish there in that beautiful Sunoco car starting 12th. Michael McCauley in the Little Mermaid car tonight starting 13th. Got the 78 car Brazen going to be starting 14th. Got our rookie Rylan Neese there in the 419 Motorsports car, going to be starting 14th, 15th. And that's going to round up our top 15 as we're about to get started here. Let's get the leaderboard up here. Alright, 80 laps tonight. Justin Gann going to be sending him off here.
Green, green, green.
There they go, green flag. Good restart out of Keaton. Defensive line right there. Not sure if that's a black flag or not. Side by side coming out of 1. Here's Burt Wilson looking to make it 3 wide on the bottom for the lead. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can, but all that racing is going to leave Keaton on the high side taking the lead here. And 26, Keaton Tripp leads lap 1. Oh, and we got a wreck. Is there going to be a caution? I don't think so. They all save it and gather it up. Oh, Burt Wilson's involved. Justin Gann looked like Vern was involved.
I don't know how I saved that.
Let's take another look at that one. Green flag stays out for the time being. Let's take a quick look here. You can see them all about 4 wide here. For second. Going into 1, Justin Gann just comes down a little bit as Burt Wilson comes up a little bit and they make contact. Gets the 21 squirrely into Vern. They all go into the apron and somehow all 4 of them save it with what looks to be pretty minimal damage. Alright, let's go back up to the front here as Keaton Tripp is still in the lead. Look at that, Richard Holland starting 6 all the way up to 2nd, looking for the lead here on the bottom. Not quite able to clear Keaton just yet. They're going to be side by side here going into 3 and 4. He's going to take another look at the bottom here. This time he's going to be able to clear it, but will he take the spot? Yes, he will. Let's see if Keaton can take this run anywhere. Slot here behind Richard. Richard Holland is moving on the bottom there in that 31 Exalted car. Keaton seems to be pretty content on the high line there. Pretty popular line here at Kansas. Battle for 5th here between Aiden Young and the Mermaid car of Michael McCall. Pretty similar to the battle between Richard and Keaton there. Michael McCauley liking the bottom, Aiden Young's liking the top, and they're both pretty even right now. Firefighter in the 69. Take that spot for the time being with that momentum on the high side. It's right on board with that 69. So just wrapping that high side there, along with Keaton in front of him. Let's take a look at Michael McCollier right in the bottom here. Well, he's going to move up top here. Middle line a little bit. Back to Aiden Young, taking that high side momentum. Going after the 17, Tommy Hayes. Looks like John McMillan got around Michael McCauley for that 6th spot. Michael's still running that middle lane. Let's hop back on board with the 69 here, see if he can take 4th. We'll try the bottom this time, get away from that dirty air. These guys are stalking that 17 as we got a battle for the lead between Richard and Keaton. Looks like we got Richard on the high side this time with Keaton on the bottom. Don't see that often. Keaton's going to try and throw a slider. Not quite able to clear him just yet. Maybe side by side. Richard's going to have a huge run here going into 1. Keaton's going to try and side draft that 31 car as they go into 1. See if Keaton can complete that pass this time. It's clear for the time being. Will he take it? He's going to take it right in front of Richard. Richard's going to dive to the bottom here. And rolls reverse. We got Keaton up top, Richard on the bottom. Richard's going to try and throw it in here, do a little slide job. And he's going to pull it off quite well. And Keaton's going to take his run still to the top here. Do a little side draft from Richard's right rear here as they go into 1. Be side by side going into 1. See the middle goes to 26. He's going to stop a slide job from happening. That's also going to pull up the 69 of Aiden Young, who has taken the spot from Tommy Haynes for 3rd, and he is on the move right now. Speaking of on the move, Michael McCauley up 9 spots, up to P4. Let's take another look back here at Brandon Showers, who is up 13 spots from where he started. Having a solid run as he gets around the 17. Let's go back up to the front here. Richard is still battling Keaton. Let's go on board with the 31. Nearly wide open on that top line. He's going to have a huge run here. He's going to take it to the bottom and eat a lot of Keaton's dirty air here. Gained on him that time. Holland, one of the best at running the bottom at these 1.5 mile tracks. Whenever you're on the bottom like that, the guys behind you running the top, they're going to catch up pretty quick here. You can see the 69K is Aiden Young getting close to the rearview. And what happened to Keaton? I saw oh, there's Keaton. Richard has a huge run on Keaton on the inside here. Let's see if he can make it work here. You're on board at the 31. side by side for the lead. Oh shit, we're losing everyone. Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh,
Go ahead, Will.
bear with me. We're missing a good battle for the lead here. There it is.
First shot. Yep, no problem.
Alright. Aiden Young up there. Looking to shake things up in that 69.
Hey Ryan, you completely disappeared. No clue where you're at.
Keaton and Richard run the bottom. Aiden Young is still up on that high side. He's going to take a look here for second place. Oh, Richard Holland. Gonna be side by side with Richard here for second place. He's going to take it. And now he is set on taking the lead from Keaton Tripp. Richard is going to throw it on the bottom here. Ooh, Aiden gets a little squirrely coming down to the floor there. Taps the ball a little bit. Brings Richard side by side with him. Richard might be able to throw a little slide job here. Not quite. 69 is going to have that. Oh my god, Michael McCauley just died. Oh man. The Little Mermaid car. The 81 and Michael McCauley. Somehow still able to drive that car. Let's take a look and see how it happened.
That was me. Went around.
Went around, he says. Let's take a look at it here in slow-mo. Michael McCauley had a great run going. He was in the 4th position, up nearly 10 spots from his starting position.
Pace speed, middle of the backstretch.
And you can see the rear end coming around on him here. He's going to correct it just a little bit too much, and that's going to send him straight into the wall. Huge impact. Let's ride on board with him. See what that looked like from his view. Let's go back to slow-mo here. See all these guys in front of him on the bottom. A lot of dirty air. Tires are really hot, wearing off. And you can see it just starting to slide here just a little bit. He's trying to chase it up the track just a little bit. The dirty air just stays right in front of him, and he's saving it, and then it finally gets that clean air, catches it, and boom, right into the wall. So you hate to see that for Michael McCauley. Hopefully he can get that repaired. Well, let's get back to the live action. See who's in the lead here. Alright, everybody pits. Keaton Tripp is going to lead them out of the pits, followed by Richard Holland and Aiden Young. Tommy Haynes is going to get 4th out of the pits, followed by the 15 of John Macmillan and Brandon Showers there, up 13 spots in the 17th position. And I believe someone stayed out. That is the 04 of Greg Parmerly, but it looks like he's going to bring it in. And we will have nobody staying out here after 23 laps on those tires. I believe we'll be going green here next time by. So gonna have a restart here with 55 laps to go. Keaton Tripp is still in the lead. Richard Holland and Aiden Young are all over his rear end. Hard to tell who was saving tires there and who wasn't. Let's take a look at some other big movers. You got Ivan Jones in the 53. He's up 12 spots. Chuck Sweeney right next to him is up 11 spots. Rylan Neese in the 48 car, up 6 spots. And Richard Holland there in second, up 5 spots. And we are about to go green. Let's ride on board with Aiden Young here on this restart. Oh shit. That's
green flag, green flag.
good restart for Keaton there. He's going to clear Richard Holland and bring Aiden along with him. See if Aiden can clear Richard Holland coming out of 2 here. Oh, we got Big Wreck in the back. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. We got to get a camera on that.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
That was me. Caught the front end of me.
Brandon Showers is going to take the blame for that one. Let's ride on board and
I don't know. It
with
took
the
Irish so
23.
long to throw the damn caution.
If I can find the 23, let's go.
I was
over
right
it.
up on Eden's behind, and I couldn't even see when we were going in the turn right there. And yeah, I caught that. I caught you there. That was my fault.
All right. You can see the 23 of Brandon Showers up to fourth position there.
Wide open when they got there.
Real low in the bottom.
Ain't that the truth?
See what happens here. Well, that is not it. Maybe it is. The hell's going on? How the hell does this wreck start? Well, I know I saw the 48 of Rylan Neese involved, so let's see where. Okay, here it is. Okay. So not sure who it starts with here, but probably about right there. Alright, let's take a look at this wreck. See what brought out the caution. Here they are coming down the back stretch. Oh, looks like the 23 of Brandon Showers got into Richard Holland there. Let's back that up just a second here. Let's find that 23 car. Oh, yeah. So it looks like the 23 is on the bumper of Aiden Young. Can't really see a whole lot. Richard Holland comes down. He probably thought that Richard was going to run the high side there maybe. Just gets into his left rear, sends Richard loose. And Richard's trying to save it, but there's too many cars there behind him, and he's going to collect the 21 car. The 34 is going to get collected by Rylan. Rylan's going to get some front end damage. The 56 of John Wimbish, front end's destroyed. Ooh, and the 29 car just finishes off Richard's car there. And more wrecking behind them. Let's ride on board with the 23 car. See his view of that action. 23. Where is the 23? Okay.
Green, green, green.
Oh, they're green. Let's get back to the live action here. Keaton's going to have a good restart. Oh man, we're all over the place.
Can I get a flat clear for pass on the inside, even though I was the, obviously.
Alright, we're back live.
Some damage, so I'm staying high.
Keaton Tripp's still in the lead. Justin Gann found his way back up to the front. And we got a giant gaggle of cars here battling for third. 69, Vaden Young up top. 15, and John McMillan's going to hold that third position for the time being. He's going to chop the nose of Jerry Cochran.
You guys clearing black flags. Seth got one for passing on the inside or something. He was trying to let it do it around him. It wouldn't let him.
Who needs it cleared?
Train on the
29.
bottom, except for Aiden Young on that high side.
Okay.
See if he can get a 2-for-1 here on the top. Side by side with Chuck Sweeney, who's up 21 positions. Chuck's going to stay even with them there on the bottom. Not seeing a whole lot of cars up top tonight. Here's the battle for 7th. Jerry Cochran and the 28 car Brad Patterson. Both guys are up 10 and 12 spots. Single file throughout the field. So here's the battle for 10th position between Burt Wilson and Brandon Showers and Greg Parmalee. There you see the 48 car Rylan Neese just smashing the wall down in that destroyed 419 Motorsports car. Also sponsored by C4 Energy, and looks like is Procreate User 06 on TikTok. There's a mermaid car of Michael McCauley. Looks like he had a fast repair, and he's gonna start getting those spots back that he lost earlier. There's Vern in the 14. The Country Time Lemonade from the high side. Has a little bit of front end damage there from that first caution. Let's get back up to the lead here, where Chuck Sweeney is up to second place. 24 spots for that 75. Keaton's going to break the draft, trying to snake him down the backstretch. Not going to do anything at all, as the 75 is going to get that cleaner up top. Keaton's going to block that. Slow him down for the time being. Allows Justin Gann to make a little room on the bottom. The 69 of Aiden Youngs hasn't left that top side. He's up to third. Gets a little bit of that wall coming out of the corner. And it looks like this high side is starting to work out for some of these guys. Ooh, he's in the wall just a little bit too much. That's going to allow the 28, Brad Patterson and Justin Gann, to get around him. He's going to lose a lot of positions here. And that's the risk that you take running that wall. There's Brandon Showers trying to make his way through the field again. The 97 of Travis Smith.
I'm a wounded duck, Brandon. You might as well go around.
Tommy Haynes fell a few spots here. He was running in fourth. Not sure what happened to that 17.
You have damage?
Michael McCauley's making a good run. He's all the way up to 14th already.
Don't look like it.
Oh,
There's Vern
Had
still
6 minutes
running
down
that top
forward.
side. Looks like he got around the 48 of Ryland knees. Looks like Ryland is battling the 78 who just got loose on the front stretch. Almost took out the 53 there of Ivan Jones. Let's get back up to the leader. Looks like Aiden got a few more spots back. He's trying to make another run for it. Run on that high side. It's right on board with him once. See a lot of action going into that steering wheel there with the 75 car, creating a lot of dirty air in front of him. He's going to have a huge run. He's going to get even with Justin Gann. Possibly clear him going into the one. It's Keaton, Chuck, and Aiden Young running the top. Going to allow Justin Gann to maybe make some spots up on him. But you just can't stop that run up on the top. Chuck is still looking to get around the leader there in the 26 Keaton Trip. He's going to get to his right rear there. Get a little side draft on. They're going to be side by side going into one. Keaton Trip on the bottom. Chuck Sweeney on the top. Chuck's going to have a big run. And Chuck is going to take the lead after starting in the 26th position. But Keaton's not going to let him have it that easy. He's going to try and get that slide job to work, and it works momentarily. Justin Gann's going to really side draft that 75, though, going to slow him down. Justin Gann's going to look for second here. And Justin Gann is going to clear him. And Chuck must have had a pretty big wobble there because the 69 has pulled up to him also. So just like that, Chuck goes from leading a lap back to third. Oh, and he's loose. Scraping that wall. But it's all Keaton Trip so far. Really making it hard for people to pass him. Really working that air. Catches the wall just a little bit there. Justin Gann's going to look to his left rear here. Big run for that 30. He's going to clear Keaton for the time being. Will he take that spy? He's going to slide right up in front of Keaton. Keaton's going to have a huge run. See what he does with it. Oh, Keaton gets into the wall. The 26 gets into the wall, and that's going to allow the 92 to challenge him for second. Where did the 92 come from? Up 15 spots. Keaton's going to gather it up. Let's see what line he runs here into one to catch that leader. He's going to follow in his footsteps. A lot of these guys run on the bottom, but Chuck's running the top there. Looks like Aiden's starting to run the bottom a little bit too. There's Brad Patterson in the 6th position, up 12 spots. Oh, he's going to get into the wall a little bit. A lot of dirty air coming off of that 75 and that 69 car. Let's get back up to the lead. Keaton's going to try to get to that right rear. Oh, he's going to throw a little fake to the top. He's going to take the bottom here, see if he can clear him. Not quite. Justin Gann's going to work that side draft on him pretty well there. And hold on to that lead. Jerry Cochran had a big run there as well. He's going board to the 92 as he looks to get around the 26 Keaton Trip. You can hear him barely off the throttle up on that top line. Oh, he's going to look to the bottom here. Not sure if Keaton is expecting that. Oh. Oh, oh. He lost the leader. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's going on? These guys are all over the 26 Keaton trip. Makes you wonder, maybe that 26, you can see his hands moving there up on that high side, real loose. Makes you wonder if he might have burnt his tires up just a little bit too much, as they're almost 30 laps on these tires. Keaton running that middle makes it really hard for Jerry to get a nice flow through that corner there. Ooh, looks like our leader, Justin Gann, just got into the wall just a tiny bit there coming at it too, but he's going to still hold on to that half a second lead. Jerry Cochran and Keaton Tripp still side by side for second. Jerry Jerry gets into Keaton just a little bit too much. They're both going to save it. Keaton saves it. Oh, he's still saving it. He's still saving it. He's still saving it. Let's take a look. Yellow comes out. Let's take a look and see what happened there. We saw these guys battling for about 5 laps straight, side by side. Keaton kept running that middle, really pinching Jerry down there. Let's take a look at this.
I might have came down on you there. I'm not sure what. That might have just been a racing incident.
Let's go slow-mo here. The 92, Jerry Cochran on the bottom of the 26 Keaton
I'm
Trip.
not sure if it was. I know we was tight going in, and
Keaton comes down. Looks like Jerry wanted to run the middle or just didn't get down quick enough, and they make a little bit of contact. Both of these drivers do a hell of a job of saving it. We saw Keaton save. Here's Jerry save.
I don't know. I heard Jerry say, "Hold my beer," and the next thing I knew, you were around.
Jerry did hold on. Jerry did
yeah,
hand off his beer there and save that thing
call that a race, yeah.
pretty well.
These cars suck with dirty air and shit.
Keaton says these cars suck with dirty air and shit. Let's take a look at the wheel of the 26 here as he saves this thing for about an entire turns 1 and 2 here. Let's go on board in the cockpit view of the 26. A lot of throttle, a lot of steering. He's dirt tracking that thing on the apron. He has it saved up, and he's saving it again. Fantastic save there out of the 26. So Keaton Tripp has been our most dominant car of this race. But after that incident, that's going to bring him back down to 7th or 9th position. Let's get back live here. Looks like everyone got fuel and tires, and Justin Gann holds on to his lead. And look at this, we got the 69 firefighter of Aiden Young in 2nd place. Hell of a race so far out of these guys. We're going to have about 25 laps to go. Let's take a run through the field here. You're looking at him, the leader, Justin Gann, in that 30 car. Followed by him is the 69 of Aiden Young. Chuck Sweeney up 23 spots in 3rd. Has some fresh tires. Let's see what kind of moves he can make for the lead. The 15 car, John McMillan, he's just been coasting there in 4th, 5th position all night. A real sleeper pick. I think he's been saving his stuff up. We could see some action out of him here as the next 25 laps. 5th place is Brad Patterson, another one of those sleeper guys who's been slowly creeping his way up there.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so far away from the pace.
Brandon Showers, you saw him earlier getting involved in our second to last caution. He He's making his way back up through the field. He was really fast right before that incident he had earlier. Jerry Cochran is going to fall back to 9th after that incident with Keaton. Let's fall back to Keaton here real quick. Keaton's in 15th place. Let's see what kind of moves Keaton can make on this restart.
I'll get out of y'all.
He has 25 laps to pass 14 cars for the lead. And here we go. Justin Gann on the inside. Aiden Young on the outside. 25 laps to go. Here we go.
Green, green, green.
Slow start for the 69. Gonna give Justin Gann a nice, easy, clean track to work with. Nice 3 wide back here. Everyone's going around Aiden Young. Not sure what happened to the 69 there. He's gonna lose 5, maybe 6 spots there on that restart. And that's going to put Chuck Sweeney in 2nd place, running that top side where he's been pretty much all night. Brad Patterson looking to the inside of Chuck for 2nd place. And Brandon Showers up to 4th again. Chuck's going to take 2nd place. Ooh, almost some contact there between Brad Patterson and Brandon Showers. Your top 3 is going to be running that high side. And lots of action going on here in the 15. Nearly making contact with the 28. Ooh, looks like Chuck Sweeney might have gotten the wall a little bit there. Brandon Showers is going to move up to 3rd. Like I said earlier, sleeper pick. He was making his way up before that caution came out. They're going to be 22 laps to go here. But no one really seems to have much for Justin Gann quite yet.
Staying halfway, Bert.
It's just really hard to make a pass on that leader with all that dirty air. Lots of action going on back here. Let's get up to Keaton here. See what he's dealing with. 3 wide there for 8th place. He's going to get a push from Michael McCauley in that Mermaid car. Going to shoot him into turns 3 and 4. He's going to clear the 97 for 7th place. Now he's side by side with that fast 69 car of Aiden Young. Stuck for the time being as he has that 28 car Brad Patterson right in front of him. Oh, we got a wreck. Chuck Sweeney. Or no, Brandon Showers, Jerry Cochran, and Michael McCauley gets involved again. Roy Hyde's going to get involved. Let's take a look and see what happens here. All right. So it looked like it was between Brandon Showers.
They got the draft a little high on these things.
See if we can find that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Turn's good though when you're in dirty air.
Not for the first 3 laps, but then after that it does. At least for me, cold tires, it don't want to turn at all.
All right, sorry for that break. So we're looking here.
I ran
See what brought
into
out this caution.
Chicagoland last night in this car, and it was so freaking tight. It was horrible.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's every car in Chicago.
See Jerry Cochran and Brandon Showers on the bottom there, collected up. Michael had nowhere to go, neither did Roy Hyde.
34 going to be on the outside here. We're on the outside.
And let's try and find Jerry Cochran here. I'm trying to find him on my list.
That was my lucky dog, TJ.
It is hard
You
to
better be
control
thankful.
this
Brazen
when
coming
this
there
is your
and
first
smoking me.
time broadcasting. Okay, here we go. The 92. On the inside of Brandon Showers here for
Who did
fifth.
what?
And it looks like, just like the last caution, 23 comes down as Jerry Cochran comes up a little bit. They
Yeah,
make
I'm just
contact,
giving
and that's
shit.
just what
I was gonna say
starts that.
I missed.
Ooh, good move out of Keaton there to avoid that wreck.
No, it
Look
was
at
close,
Keaton
though. Good job on you.
sliding that thing up, avoiding that wreck. Let's take another look at that. It's right
I
on
mean,
board at the
I took the
26.
wall all the way around, but I missed.
Let's find that 26 car. Keaton Tripp. It's right on his cockpit for that incident. You're riding on board with the 26 Keaton Tripp slow-mo. He can see that wreck happening there. Doesn't have a whole lot of time to react. He's gonna miss that barely while staying out of the 69 car. Impressive moves there out of Keaton Tripp. Let's go back alive and see what's going on. So not sure what the pit strategies were there, but looks like everything stayed the same except the 15 car moves up to third, John McMillan. We're going to have 17 laps to go here. Keaton Tripp moves up to the 6th spot. So that 26 making his way back up to the lead. Yeah, 17 laps to get back up to Justin Gann. That seems to be the only guy who can really challenge Justin besides Chuck Sweeney there in the 75. See if Aiden Young can have a good restart here and make his way back up there. Another guy who was really strong earlier. Excellent racing tonight in this ARCA Tuesday Night Series.
Sorry, hit the wrong gear.
And they're going to be going green. Here we
Green
go.
flag.
Another bad restart out of that outside line. Maybe Chuck, or maybe Justin. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. It's Justin,
Yellow.
Chuck Sweeney.
God
Oh,
damn
everyone's involved. Man. It's right on board Chuck Sweeney.
Sorry, guys.
Keaton
my
Tripp
shifter
involved.
broke.
Lots of guys involved. You heard someone say their shifter broke. Let's take it slow-mo here and see what happens to that 75 car. Yeah, it looks like the 28 gets into him.
That was my fault. Shifter broke. Sorry, guys.
Just collects everyone. Hate to see that. Oh shit, never mind. 28 did not touch the 75.
Someone needs to pick and get your
There's
face
a little bit of netcode. Not sure what happened there, but that collected a lot of cars, unfortunately.
Lucky dog coming high.
Sorry about that, Rory. I came in way too hot.
Oh, you're good, man.
I'm gonna take top here.
All right, we're going to have 13 laps to go. Justin Gann is still going to hold the lead, and we are missing a lot of cars in the back, it looks like. Not as many cars as we had before that caution. Man, about 8 or 9 guys here. That's going to move Adam Matz up to 3rd. Brad Patterson in 4th, Brazen in 5th. Brandon Showers there, still up in the top 5-ish. And here we go. Gonna go green flag. Justin Gann on the top this time. Another really good restart out of him. With 12 laps to go. Side by side for 4th. Brad Patterson out of Mass. Brandon Showers gonna look to maybe make it 3 wide. He's gonna push Brad Patterson.
They get clear, please.
What's it 4?
Good battle for the lead
Leg
here.
foot. I'll serve it.
John McMillan all over the bumper. Justin Gann. John's going to look to the inside. He's going to get to that left rear, Justin Gann. They're going to be side by side with 10 laps to go. John McMillan on the bottom, Justin Gann in the middle. Justin's going to have the run coming out of 2. The 3 wide back here for 2nd. Brandon Showers in the middle, Brad Patterson on the bottom. Adam Matz up top. Oh shit, we lost him. Oh no, hold on. Shit. Alright, we're back. Ah, damn it, we missed the pass for the lead, but John McMillan's in the lead in the 15 car. Brad Patterson 3rd, Justin Gann fell to 2nd. Brad gets a little tight coming out of 2 there. It's going to allow the 9 car of Adam Matz to make a run on him for 3rd. Brandon Showers is going to follow. He wants that 4th spot. He's going to get almost got a push there from the 97. But John McMillan is your leader. Single file across the line. Here comes Justin Gann looking to the bottom. John McMillan's going to pinch him down there. Kill some of his momentum. He gets into the wall just a little bit. It's going to put him even. There's Adam Matz giving the 15 a little bit of a push into 3. Still side by side with 6 laps to go. Justin's going to work that side draft. It's going to allow the 28 car to get up in the mix as well. Justin Gann inches out for the moment. Not able to clear the 15. 15 is going to take that run. some really good racing right now out of these guys. It's 3 wide back there for third. Brandon Showers on the bottom. But still side by side for the lead. Adam Matz is going to pull up to Justin Gann. But Justin Gann's working that bottom real well. He's going to pull right back up to the leader. Makes contact. Throws a block on Adam Matz. Justin Gann almost clears him coming out of 4. We're going to have 5 laps to go here. Side by side across the line. John McMillan still your leader. But Adam Matz is really working that top. Might have a run. He does have a run. He's going to take it to the bottom as Justin Gann gets in the wall just a little bit. So side by side for second here. The 9 car of Adam Matz. He's going to get around that really fast 30 car of Justin Gann. And he's going to set his eyes on the leader. Oh, he gets into the wall just a little bit. Doesn't seem to hurt him too much. Let's see if he can get around the leader now. Justin Gann's going to still working that bottom real well. Oh, the 9 car gets into the wall, bounces off, and collects Justin Gann.
Yellow, yellow.
Man, these guys are racing real hard and a little bit too hard as that takes out one of the fastest cars all night. The 30 car Justin Gann. Let's take another look at it. We'll ride on board here with the 9 car of John McMillan, or Adam Matz. Let's go slow-mo here. So you can see Adam wheeling it on the top side here, giving it as much throttle as he can to catch that leader. Just gets into the wall just a little bit. Car sticks onto the wall. He has to pull it off, but Justin Gann is right there. He makes contact with him. And that collects both of them into the wall. Let's take one more look at it. The wall grabs him, he gets it off the wall. Not enough room.
Look at you tonight, Brazen. You're doing really good tonight.
Trying to hold her.
Alright, let's go back up front. Looks like we had some pit strategy as we have a new leader. In the 97, that is Travis Smith. Another guy who seems to have stayed out on old tires, that is the 23 of Brandon Showers, who is back up front again. Ivan Jones in the 53, he stays out. And Brazen in that 78 car. A little bit of damage on that right here. Let's see what he can do on this restart. I believe that's all for the guys who stayed out. As you can see, your previous leader, John McMillan, back in 5th. I assume he is the next car on clean tires. Let's see what kind of moves he can make here. We're going to have a green-white checker, little overtime action here in WFO in this ARCA Tuesday Night Series. He's going to have 4 cars to pass in 2 laps. See if he can do it. Should be pretty entertaining right here. Again, your new leader, Travis Smith, staying out on old tires. Or maybe 2 tires, I don't know. But somehow he's in the lead. And Brandon Showers, who's been active all night long, in 23 in 2nd. Ivan Jones, haven't really heard much of him yet tonight, but he's up here. along with Brazen. And John McMillan. Justin Gann's car still seems to be alright. He's sitting there in 7th, see if he can make a move, but we're about to go green. Travis Smith up 26 spots from where he started, nearly started dead last. Let's see if he can pull the upset. They are green. Huge restart for the 97. No one's going to have anything for him on that restart. Brandon Showers going to slot in a second. Justin Gann going to slide up top, see how many cars he can pass here. There's the 30 and the 15. The first car's on good tires. They're side by side, and Justin doesn't really have anywhere to go. John's going to throw a block. Back up front, Ivan Jones battling for that second position. Travis Smith is going to block that bottom. And it is white flag for Travis Smith in the 97. Brandon's going to look to the bottom. They're making contact back here. Ivan Jones saves it, but here we go. Battle's on for the lead. Brandon Showers. And the 97 of Travis Smith. The last corner, here we go. They're going to make contacts. He's going to save it. Oh, but look at Justin Gann on those fresh tires. I don't think he's going to have enough track
Good
to
win,
work
Travis.
with. And there it is. Travis Smith, your winner. And race 2 of the midweek
Good win,
ARCA WFO series. How about it? For that 97 car.
Good win.
Sorry, Brandon.
Justin Gann just ran out of laps on those fresh tires. Might have been able to make a move there, but it's Travis Smith pulling the pit strategy, smartly staying out. Able to hold off all those cars behind him. And he's going to take the checkered flag. So as Travis Smith burns it down, let's take a look at our full rundown of the field. That is practice. And here are your race results. Travis Smith takes the checkered flag in that 97 car, followed by Justin Gann, who seemed to be the most dominant car all night. Just pit strategy didn't fall his way. John McMillan Jr. in the 15 car is going to finish 3rd. Brandon Showers, who's been active all night, finishes 4th. Brad Patterson having a solid day in 5th. Ivan Jones, another one of those cars who stayed out playing the pit strategy game, finishes 6th. Good night for him. TJ Lee finishes 7th, avoiding a lot of the wrecks tonight. Good run for him. Roy Hyde, you saw him involved in a couple cautions earlier. He finishes 8th somehow. Good run for him. Burt Wilson in the 70 car finishes 9th. And Brazen with a solid run finishes top 10. So, that is race 2 of our midweek ARCA action. Congratulations to the 97 of Travis Smith. And that's about it. I'm going to hop off, and I will see you all next week.